the right to remain silent.
Films that shoot first and ask questions later.
Society is breeding a new kind of criminal. It's also breeding a new kind of cop. Meet Cobra. He does a job nobody wants.
Did you use unnecessary deadly force?
I used everything I had.
You know you have an attitude problem.
Yeah, but it's just a little one. You think recognize me if you saw him again?
The tall one?
Yeah. One who wants to kill you.
Do what you have to do to get a lead on this maniac.
And if I find him?
Do what you do best.
Stallone is Cobra, the strong arm of the law.
Hey, you guys! Welcome one, welcome all. Yes, we had a bit of a delay or postponement for the interview again. So we'll set another one up, no worries. Let's see who's here. Josh is here. He's this evening. Gambit's here. Hi, all. Hi, Gambit. Ian is here. And then Cobra's here. So got two copies on VHS. One's signed, not you can see, by Sylvester Levy, who did the soundtrack, well, did the score, and hopefully I'll ask Brian to sign this one. I didn't send the same one, a signed one out in case it gets lost. Hello, Andy, representing Superman, yes. But let me move all this stuff. So yeah, it's Quantum of Solace on the Monday night. I don't know, rearrange with Gary Powell for another night. Maybe he'll join us, maybe not. We'll see. He is a powerful weapon. He charges millions to shot, an assassin who's second to none. Cobra with Sylvester Stallone. Another target in my race. Shit. Well, I won't tell you that Sylvester Levy signed my my Cobra CD as well. And Tony's here. He's up to 2011. His memoirs cracking on there. Here we go. So the quotes have started. So take me in if you can, pig. No, I'm not going to spit on my screen. Be as a mess to get up. This is where the law stops, and I start, sucker. Alice, who the? Michael Myers is here. Good evening, Michael. We've been waiting for you to start. Now, this is almost an anniversary episode. 39 years ago, on May 23rd, this was released in cinemas. Let's play this. There's no trailers. There's a retail re-release of the Screen Classic. We've got 84 minutes to fill. Let's go. Put a static there. Yes, it's not Halloween yet, so Michael Myers is available. Tracking, yes, go on. Right. Right, are you all 18? See, I knew when I said that, I swear. Right, Warner Brothers titles. Let me play this. Right. Oh, VHS is already way ahead, and looks like it's a well-loved one. Maybe I should put the other one in. It's a canon film, of course, which I don't believe they were allowed to advertise it as a canon film. Dave's here. He's got 3 copies on VHS. Some kind of record. That is, because I was quite happy when I picked up the original Warner release 29 years ago. That way. But yeah. And on the back, a little bit different. But yeah, would having the Warner one, was it the Warner big box, would have been nice if I can find it. Necklace is here. I'm on an oil rig. So I'm unable to watch. I'm not really on an oil rig. Slipknot's here. Good evening, Slipknot. I'm sure everyone's a fan of this film. Oh, see, I cut the angle out. So I thought it was someone recording off the title screen, but no, it's part of the title screen. It's just part of the road. Yeah, only 3. How many you got, Rob? Welcome, Rob. This was in the other one. This wasn't planned. Oh, I should have had some axes, of course. Cobra is great, yes. Looks like standard VT playback quality. Cheeky bastard. I'm sure it'll improve. I've swapped tapes. I got spares. That's all. I took suggestions in the other stream that I wasn't taking suggestions because I had Cobra ready to go. I just hoped you would approve of it because I was very lucky. I had the poster as well ready to go as well because I had to sift through about 100 and something posters or printouts, I should say, before I could find it. Good evening. My favorite part of my Stallone says, "I don't shop." Yes, I do like that. David Rash is in this one. He was also in Best Defense. I don't think Alan Spencer will be mentioned in the trivia for this one. This is far better than some stuntman. Some stuntman that's been doing Bond films for 30 years. And a lot else. He was been in Carry On Dick. Here's Tommy Gunn, best shot in the action sequence and best poster. Well, yes, you can't deny that. Tommy Gunn is indeed correct because I had that poster on my wall as a child. Well, as a, was it 86, 14-year-old? But yeah, I don't think I'd even seen the film yet. Just it was in the video shop. One of those rolled up posters for a tenner. I wish I still have it. That's it. I listened to Josh's opinion for once. And yes, of course, this is a Christmas film. Let's not forget that. It's LA Christmas, but anytime I used to see this on VHS, it seemed to be called, yes, Stallone Cobra. Yeah. That's certainly suggesting, isn't it? Right, if this keeps playing up, I'm going to swap tapes. I have the US DVD, which is intensely dull director's commentary. Stallone did a dull commentary. I don't believe that. But yeah, there you go. Produced by Golden Globus. Let me try that tracking. Written by Gabe Gosling, yes. No, that's one. Screenplay by Sylvester Stallone. There we go. I think that's got it. But yeah, Stallone wanted, I think he wanted writing credit on the book. Even though he didn't, even though they released the book as the Fair Game book, but called it Cobra. As they do. No pizza. I've got no pizza either. What can I cut? Pizza like. Nothing. Bedazzles here. Good evening. But yes, there's a token Hispanic bad guy actor. He's also in The Rookie with Clint. Now, when did this come to the UK? August 1st, 1986. I still want the Betamax. Only one I saw was battered. Yeah, I'd imagine that's very rare. The big box Warner VHS is probably rare. I'm going to beta. But yes. Do we ever find out why he's shooting up the store? So this had a budget of 25 million and made 49 million in the cinemas worldwide. But it made a hell of a lot more on VHS, I'm sure. First saw this as a rental from my local CD video shop, and the playback was similarly shite. I won't have a word against my VHS. I think Touchwood has calmed down. Bit like, yes, hang on, Stallone cliffhanger. Oh, I jinxed it. But yeah, we are working on with Stallone's Dirty Harry. I don't know. They all had a go at being Dirty Harry at some point. Well, it is getting ahead already. Brian seemed super cool the other day. Part of me was just thinking of his performance in this film, and I got scared. Yeah, when he started doing the quotes, I thought, uh-oh. But yeah, I didn't speak to him too much about this because it's the one thing everyone talks to him about. So I thought, do something different. Because Marta's commentary is basically where he recites what's going on screen. Doesn't Arnie do that in his commentaries too? We don't want to hurt you. We want to help. You can go. You're free. Yeah, this dumbass. Oh yeah, I trust you. I'll just walk slowly out the store while you load a shotgun. Right, who's in this? See, the bad policewoman in this, I always thought she was someone else, but it's Lee Garlington. I always thought it was Rizzo or something from Greece. Innocent bystander number 1 is Brad Bovee. And Kevin Breslin is this supermarket kid. That. There he is. Marco Rodriguez, supermarket killer. He has been in everything from The Crow, A Man Apart, The Rookie, MacGyver. He is pretty much in everything. Yeah, any TV show of the Convenience Store Robber in Maniac Cop 2. Oh, there you go. Slipknot's way ahead of me. Well, and I'm way behind on the chat. Right, let's catch up. You fine people. This is almost a slasher film. Yes, I think if we'd got the uncut one, it would definitely be a horror film. He looks like a fashion model more than a policeman, apart from the gun. The guy who played the dickish police captain in The Crow. Ah, there you go. The situation scene is top notch. Yeah, I know it does still get piss poor reviews, but I'm sure we all love it. Not because it's a work of art, but only 5.8 on IMDb. And it's only an hour and 27 minutes. Has anyone seen the remake Fair Game based on the book? I don't deal with psychos. I put them away. I think Gambit knows it all by heart. I ain't no psycho, man. I just realized, why don't I have the subtitles on? I was going to listen to it, but it's hard to concentrate on the chat and hear things. Oh, there you go. This is far better than Fair Game. I have seen that. I think I saw it once when it came out once a few years ago. Give it a second chance and remember nothing. But what do you think a good story would have been for Cobra 2? Hello, Nicholas. I don't know. It depends. Because it was like 5 years ago. He hinted he might be doing another one, but old age Cobra. I think just I'll kill you, man. I'll kill them all. Anything written by someone from Canon in the late 80s would have been perfect. Have you ever had any movies on video 2000? No, I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen one in real life. Drinking cause and take a shot every time you see Pepsi in the screen. Oh, there it is. Working in a convenience store in the 80s New York City or LA must have been terrifying. Well, even in the future, films like RoboCop. Pepsi Free, I saw them. It was just by a hot, big fridge full of Pepsi variations that we never got till at least the 90s. I don't know what they're powering their fridges on over there, but just because one window's open, one door's open, it's just like pouring steam out onto the floor, steam, ice, or cold air. Oh, there's 7-Up. And is that Pepsi below it? Yeah. Hey, dirtbag. You look like fucking hunter. Such language. Yeah, video cover. This should have said Alice Cobra. There you go. Coming to get you, dirtbag. He seemed like a fun guy. Great story. Some good sense of humor. Yeah. It was one of those situations where it's happened a few times where I've emailed someone or through someone and I said, what do you want to talk about? Especially Jack Shoulder was one of them. He was sick of talking about Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I told him we're not talking much about that. But yeah, before he would even message me, I think it was his agent or publicist said, what are you going to talk about? And then I told him a lot of stuff that isn't Cobra. And then he replied to me. So that's nice. I have Superman 3 on video 2000. Bloody hell, that's awesome. Arnie at least injects it with a bit of personality. Yeah. I'm the hero of the new world. So yeah, who is it? Brian's worked with Sly. Arnie, was it? I can't remember. Was it Arnie? Van Damme. Oh, Chuck Norris. Cobra, drop it. Yeah. He went from drop it, bang. He knew he wasn't going to drop it. The crazy girl. Oh, yeah, that one. I was ahead of that one. I hate to work in a convenience store in any year, Mike. Yes, it's probably just as bad now in London. Yeah, so he had this bomb or fake bomb. Dave, you always see the good in sequels that others don't. Like, do you enjoy Superman 4, the quest for peace? Hang on, why am I reading out stuff for Dave? Sod him. The only thing I've seen the crooked lady in, I think, which is a waitress in Psycho 2 or 3. Aha. Well, it's not even. Yeah, it's not. I prefer Superman 4 over 3. If anyone wanted my opinion. Right. So who would with a 86 Bridget Nielsen? I used to put my match in mouth and shout, "Look at me, Mum! I'm still on Cobra." I've got a lighter over here. I don't know. There we go. Except it's a fucking massive. What happens if Cobra had safety matches? He wouldn't be able to light the bastard. Say this to their family, man. Must admit, I do like Stallone's hair in this. I have the uncut work print on VHS, which will take starting bids at 100K. Is that Korean money? Right, here we go. Here we go. So we're at the beach. The beach is deserted. So is this sunset or sunrise? So he pushes the car out of the way. Because isn't that Stallone's real car back as well? You had back then. Oh. Where is Brian? Oh, can't see him now. No, I can't move out of the way. Right. Yeah, so this punk with the hairnet. It should be at least double that, yes. Man speaking Spanish. So this is, yeah, so he takes the cigaretto out of his mouth. Really tough, squishes a cigarette. Now, I've never seen it mentioned anywhere, but he rips the guy's shirt, revealing a mic. And so obviously it's a mic taped to him. So either he's an undercover cop, he's wearing a wire to get his mates in trouble, or he's wasn't supposed to rip his shirt that much, but they kept it in anyway. Yeah, crazy lad. I'll give you £2 and a slice of pizza, Myers. We want proof of it's actually cut scenes. Fair game is incredible, enjoyable dumbass. I'm sure it's not bad. I don't know. It's probably just miscast, isn't it? The leads. I always think it's funny this was recorded in Eagle Audio. What the heck is that? Does it say that? Am I VHS? It's a stereo, but it might be the credits at the end, is it? Judging by Stallone's recent films, I hope he stays away from Cobra too. Yeah, well, that is true. What did we look the last time at Stallone? Oh, so I was looking at Lee Garlington, who's the bad woman. She's in Field of Dreams, Angry PTA Mother, Landlady, Sum of All Fears. Just mostly small parts. Hell Comes to Frogtown. But here we go. So, gets pizza out the fridge, cuts it with a knife, cleans gun. Renee Santana, of course, was in Dirty Harry. But Stallone's output recently, apart from the excellent TV show he's done, which is Tulsa King, of course. It's only 19 episodes so far. But we've had Alarum, which has got 3.3, Armor, which has got 3.6, Expendables 4, 4.8. I won't treat Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Samaritan, which is a 5.7. We're getting a sequel to that. Suicide King Shark was all right. Then Rambo, Last Blood was 6 years ago now. Then we got Escape Plan 3, Back Trace 3.8. Bloody hell. Creed 2 was 2018. Bloody hell. And then he's got 7 things coming up. The Epiphany, Tulsa King Season 3. Hunter, Little America, Samaritan 2, Scavenger Hunt, and Never Too Old to Die, all in pre-production. Because Martis says in the commentary that the book is based on was really boring. I can imagine it was. I haven't read it. Actually, I don't own it. I should look that up. I know. Cobra out Jeff. Well, probably end up doing this again in the summer, so he can get his knife out when he buys it. The God Awful Samaritan even managed a 5.7. It was bad, I must admit. It wasn't bad, it was just okay. It was ridiculous with an obvious twist. But yes, hello, Ramon. Ramon's how many? 17 videos into his collection now, and he's still going strong. Stone Cold ripped this scene off real good. Yeah, that whole film is ripping something off, isn't it? Gareth, as a kid, did you ever want a gun with laser sights? Of course, I still do. I've seen that these water pistols that keep popping up on ads for me, and it's like electric powered water pistol. It's got like a little flashing light at the end. It's clear, so it's safe and stuff. But yeah, oh, there's the slash engine. It's got battery power and a big tank. It's got like 30 feet shot. But because back in when this came out, I spent my summers in London. And one day, me and my friend, we went to Hamleys in the centre, and we bought water pistols that looked like machine guns. They were battery powered and they were good blasters, but they were really bright colours. So we bought some Airfix colours, paints, and then painted these machine guns black, and then went down to the park with them. Now, I'd probably be in jail, but yeah, back then, not a problem running around with realistic-looking guns. Press play now. There we go. Right, caught up. Apparently, when he looks at the guy's homemade bomb, he's supposed to be realizing it's fake. Yeah, nothing gives it away. Just gives it an inspection and doesn't say anything. Wasn't the working title for Rambo 4 Pearl of the Cobra? I just imagined it. I don't think he would do such a thing. Would he? Loaded Weapon 1 was a good convenience store scene. All right. Pop quiz hot shots. Let's make a list. Films. So it's primarily action films. Can be parody films, but that have a convenience store robbery in it. So Cobra, of course. RoboCop. Right. Let's keep it going. Video 2000, the long lost format. Yeah, I don't remember anything about that coming out. When I used to interview people, it was such a relief when they were just launched into long stories, quite a few where they literally answer, like, not really or no, it's painful. I've only had one of those, I think. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, I just like to sit back and listen to the story. Yeah, eagle sound. Arr! Sounds awesome. Though I've seen this, you'll see this in 20 minutes. You're not wrong about London, girl. I would, with an 86-year-old Bridget. She's not 86, is she? I probably also have. I do Bridget now. Brigitte. Nielsen never did a thing for me. Bridget, this is not Leslie. This. I must admit, I didn't find her attractive. Maybe in Red Sonja. His car is literally awesome. Yeah, Bridget was too big, not feminine at all. Yeah. I love the magic hour. Sunset looking cinematography of the scenes. Yeah. Of all the things, this film looks good and it looks like a film. Always thought this was Miami until Jeff educated me otherwise. Yeah, the way they light things on the beach, it does make it look. This is England. Has a great convenience store scene. Okay. Shaun of the Dead. Oh, yeah. 2 British films so far. And not action films. remember thinking of going a while for some reason. Yeah, even Cosmos says it's a goof. It's such an obvious one. They couldn't reshoot the bass. I guess the shirt props were missing. Fair game has amazing explosions. That I will give it. Anyone seen the trailer for the new horror film Weapons? Ooh, he's quietly optimistic on that one. Goes well. Looks all right. I agree. It's awesome. Scarface had a good magic hour scenes too. Oh yeah, isn't she the snarky woman at the church? Hold debate and feel the dreams. That's it. Thank you. I've only seen Scarface once. I need to watch it out, check it out properly. Ooh, don't tell Jeff though. Yeah, a sequel to Samaritan of all the things. So even Expendables 4 is 3 times better than Snow White. And X4 is shite. It is. Couldn't be asked. Could I be asked to making films at 78? I know. You got to either love it or need the money. Apparently he originally severed this lady's hands. Yeah, because you can tell by the slow-mo that other stuff was supposed to happen and they just had to cut it out and fill it with something else. It's still a fucking 18. I don't think it's cut on the UK release. But we'll play a game in a minute of what number this came in 1986. So yeah, No Hold Barred had a cut. What was it? Ear claps. Right. Typical. This thing's fucking up now. C-O. How do you spell C-O? Cobra. Always use the man on farmers. There we go. Oop, it's a porn link though. Just watch out for those. No, film senses. Cobra. I say that, and then the website stops working. But yeah, what's this? Of course, there's some cool songs. What's this one? Another hard day in the city. That's quite a lot going on in Scarface. It's a very long movie, that it is. Yeah, not like he needs the money. Yeah. Quasar in the early 90s. Was that a film or the Laser Quest place? I used to go to Quasar in Bristol in the late 90s. That's right. Yeah, strapping. The morgue scene was cut to ribbons. You can still see just about hands on the table next to the body if you look close. If I wasn't way behind. Now, the toy version was laser guns with a pair of guns and belts with a sensor that you could shoot at nights. Oh, the usual investigate a tattoo parlor. Have you seen this before? Yes, get natchez and pop. Oh, I fancy that now. Would rather call the Samaritans than watch that gag film. Hard to Kill. Oh, yes, Hard to Kill. That's a convenience store one, right? I don't know where robbery is that easy to do. Blue still counts, but a bit bigger shot, but still the gun explosion was still loud. Okay, I'll take that. It's very distracting listening to the song. But yes, it's an 80s Stallone film, so it's montage heavy. Did anyone have the 86 Cobra toy gift set? It's basically the Rambo set with Cobra paint on the handle of the gun and knife with plastic handcuffs. I'm going to review the toys on my Rambo video. Ooh, if you've got them. But no, I never saw it, even saw them. The Jim 7th film I was on about called Payback has a good convenience store film. Robert at the beginning, right? Payback. Not Mel Gibson. Right, okay. Toys. Oh, shit. You woke Josh up. I had a couple of those batch of power water pistols better than the pump up because, in my opinion, yes, they were. They were very good until if you treated them well. If you didn't dry them out properly, they went all rusty and gummy inside. Crazy was called a Laser Quest in my neck of the woods. I think mine went from one to the other, maybe. From Dust to Dawn has. Oh, fucking hell. I watched it the other night. I forgot about that, yeah. Oh my. Dusk till dawn. Right, so here we go. Everyone's there. Hello. Google says Quasar has been brought out and rebranded by Laser Quest. There you go. I thought it changed at some point. I like all the weird low angles in this film. Yes, who chose that? Was it the cinematographer or was it Stallone? So apparently, yes. I had seen a previous interview. He did it for, I think, it might have been the Blu-ray. Brian said that that knife was really sharp, and then he had to be very careful because it did cut him. And then I think there's one scene where it's gleaming on it, and then they had a giant one, a plastic metal one built, and just for the shot of this gleaming off the top of it. Ooh, Rumble in the Bronx. That was a shot. Yeah, that's got a big shot, Robbie. Rumble. Right. Oh, you left your bag. You should have stayed up in the upstairs. The UK VHS had a stupid cut towards Young Wild. He tells the bad guy that you have the right to remain silent before setting him on fire. Yeah, because the website's fixed. Oh, no. Oh, that's the only page that doesn't work is the Cobra page. Right. Well, the Cobra's links. Oh. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Right, what position did this come? How popular was this film? In 1986, what competition did it have? He fucking swing the axe so much it hits. Yeah, and then this guy was supposed to be really gutted, wasn't it? The one who just gets in the way. And David Rash as well. They were supposed to be brutalized. Leave me alone. They're trying to kill me. Security guard that can't shoot for shit. And then Brian sees him. Kill her. Me. And then this security guard's got a gun of many bullets. So he gets whacked into a... Oh, there we go. Behind. There he is. There's Bright. Did you know you used to be able to get films on the Sony Video 8 format? They look so cute because they were tiny. Bet they're rare as well. 80 slow movies and their random robots, of course, yes. If I had a power for every time I listened to Angel of the City and No Easy Way Out, I'd be very rich. They don't pay us to listen to their music. I find far too much rebuying 80s Rambo's toys and buying the ones I couldn't get as a kid. Some were retooled later as Cobra lethal toys. I get stick, but Rambo is my Star Wars. Yeah, it's Rambo's a good one. Oh, I didn't press play. Right, there he is. Yeah, did he say he was like 25 or something when he did this film? The 90s Laser Quest 10 pinball amusement arcade centers were amazing. Guns, bowling balls, beer and toddy on tap. Yes, and you had everything but the beer and toddy. Banging axes together in a drained swimming pool is the epitome of 80s hardness. Because, yeah, there's the cutscene that is on the TV edit. It does show some of the slasher people in their normal life with their tattoo. Ugh. But, yeah, the real nastiness. They were a pair of really nice guys that had to ask you a lot of bad questions. Working to trying to make a living. Damn shame I can't play the music. That's space. I've been on a bit of a toy hunt myself. Got some Independence James the other day. Yeah, don't blame me for that one. Hard to kill is a good convenience store. Did I get that one? No. Yes, I did. Because there's Hired to Kill with Brian Thompson. Got my Arrow Video 4K of Cobra pre-ordered. There you go. Same here. You've seen Hard Target, not Hard to Kill. Oh, you got to see. Only one man can recover from a 10-year coma in 10 minutes. Yes, missing out. Although Hard Target is better than Hard to Kill. Hard Target is better. See, chances. He says the acting of this guy with the milk was longer. Too apparently, yeah. I think it was supposed to be really. It was probably not by today's standards of gory, but yeah, back then. Cop National Lift gets fucking annihilated. He does. Independence Day had some cool merch. Scarf must remember, but Maggie Thatcher banned the Rambo cartoon in the UK, so the UK toys featured footage of Sly instead of the cartoon, and look badass. I only saw Rambo toys recently. I remember seeing clips of the cartoon. Force of Freedom, but I never saw it myself. But yeah, and then I've only seen the Rambo toys in the when we looked back at the Argos catalogs with the Rambo trike. Have you ever been to one of those secret cinemas? Ooh, usually in London, they peaked in quality about 10 years ago. No, unfortunately. I would have loved to go. Yeah. Oh, here's Brian. It's snarling. But yeah, so the first bit of trivia in the thing is he had to pay to go to the premiere of this film himself, and he doesn't know why he wasn't invited or given a ticket. Still to this day, it says, but I don't know if that's been an old bit of things. Right. So, of course, Top Gun. Who would put Top Gun over this? Was the number one film of the year: Crocodile Dundee, Platoon, Karate Kid Part 2, Star Trek 4, Back to School, Aliens, Golden Child, and Ruthless People. Don't tell me that. Yeah. You're not staying here buying more toys, Josh. Yeah. So we're getting on to Independence Day quotes. And then you got the... I should have had that mugshot in the background when Brian was on. It looks nothing like him. Hard to Kill is epic. Doesn't save the clerk, but snaps a thug's levin. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, you just shoot the convenience store guy. Doesn't matter. I have to say, I do like this film, but I think I like The Hitcher, also 86, even more. Well, yeah, The Hitcher is a great film. Cobra made nearly $50 million in the US, but thanks to Canon, played it in 50% less cinemas than the likes of Top Gun and Karate Kid Part 2, which likely stopped it going over 100 million based on ticket sales. Yeah. So what is it? Top Gun came out, was a big hit. And that was only about an hour and 40 minutes. Then Canon said, this film's nearly 2 hours. We need to cut a shitload off to get more screenings. And then, hence, I don't know why they just chopped things off and then finally got rid of them. I guess they never assumed anyone would ever want to see it. well, it's a posh place, so there's got a bit of carpet there. Art expression doodle of Thompson's pretty funny, yes. Why does his partner dress like he's 8 years old? Well, I guess he was probably in his 50s. I want to go to Casino Royale Secret Santa thing, but I swear they said you had to wear a fucking tux for that. Like that. He should have turned up at the premiere with his axe. Not Action Hero, yes. That would get a lot of advertising. Might have to get another beer. Just buy the Independence Day toys and see if it lands you in the doghouse. Fake your own helium addiction until you're forgiven. Yeah, just sleep in the garden nude and wake up and say, oh, what happened to me? They stole all my money. And there's someone down the street windsurfing on roller skates in the middle of the night, yeah. You're a good citizen. Yeah, fuck off. Right. Now, who was I think it's Jim Wilkie, who's one of the punks that comes to Stallone's flat later on, isn't it? And then I think one of them's swinging an axe, not to be very careful. So Turn the Blue Iris is good evening. I did buy a Star Wars Beauty the other day. I died it for a few hours after it turned up. Shocking behavior. I would never do that. If I get the post first, it helps. This is one of the best films of the 80s, in my opinion. Ooh. I'm still trying to get the director on, but no luck so yet. I don't want the cheese. I saw some cake. There's good banter between them. Why? Because they all got killed. I think it's illegal now, is it? To pick up hitchhikers? I don't know if it is or not, but it's certainly not safe. I know, surely it's never been safe. Yeah. Look at the Rambo combat set and replica toy guns. They look amazing. Still cool for your odds on. All right. Hang on. I'm doing Cobra Oh. Like toys. No. Not a replica. It's a fucking Cobra car, isn't it? Movie. And not Tots toys. Oh. There's the the Marin Cambrecci's NECA thing. But here we go. Use the fingerprints. He's looking at fingerprints like it's not matching them to anything. He's just looking at fingerprints. And so, oh yeah, that must be the ones. So he's either that good. Of course he's that good. Because it's too much bloody G.I. Joe toys here. I had to have this woman berate him. Use the other elevator. They're not coming. It's just. Oh, there it is. Right, found it. Where is that? Oh, it's on Instagram. It says, right, hang on. Let's have a quick look at that. Present screen. Boom, bah, baby. And of course, how is it every nurse in the 80s was fit? There you go. Ricochet sound. Look at that. Nice. The Hitcher wasn't well regarded when it came out, but later it blossomed a bit like The Thing. And it did. And then how many versions? Well, had the sequel, then a remake. Right, so starting in the top 10. Ferris Bueller's Day Off at number 10. Oh, yeah. Down and Out Beverly Hills. Down by Me. Color Purple. No, sorry, The Color Money. Legal Eagles. Cobra at 15. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. So yeah, it was a Jim that swung the axe, and he said he had to be very careful because it was sharp because it had to go into the door. So he could have been the one to kill Stallone. Yes, Rutger will put people off. If I could drive, I'd probably pick up a hitchhike. I used to do it in the 90s, I must admit. Especially if it's like they were going a long way. Don't forget the post Tuesday. You don't have to be a genius. Oh, shit. If I see baby geniuses, I'm refusing the fucking package. You can have it back. Saw someone hitching not long ago, didn't pick them up. They're like, weirdo. It's not like in, I guess, the early 80s and late 70s where it was young women hitchhiking. Like Jamie Lee Curtis or someone. The hospital scene reminded me of Visiting Hours. Yeah, it's another one of those. I know hospitals are pretty much deserted at night on purpose. But if there's noise, normally someone would go. There's Batmobile. Not the sound for fuck's sake. Yeah, I would put it. Let's see if I would have put it. I do like Crocodile Dundee. But yeah, they're different types of films. And what's similar? Aliens, of course, it's not as good as Aliens. It's better than Golden Child for me. And Ruthless People. Legal Eagles. It's hard to believe that it did so well. It's virtually forgotten now. I remember it being everywhere when it came out. He put the mop in the bed. Yeah, there it is. And then, of course, do we see anything with this? Yeah, because he grabs her legs and then she's a muffled scream and then a other slow motion tug off. Yes. Anne goes all shining in a moment. Sorry, Josh. I would feel more safe actually picking up a girl in the car or to get accused of something. That's the other way, isn't it? Oh, I'm a bad man. But yeah. How was it? Gas, grass, or ass payment. Simon Pegg on the hot first person has mirrored sunglasses and a matches mouth. Yes, he's a big. Well, his character became a fan of the film, didn't he? Pretty hair. Oh, she's in the bog. Ah, stinks. Oh, I caught up. There you go. The scene in the fog with Jamie Lee Curtis getting picked up and ending up the way it does feel like very, very unlikely now. Yes. A, you'd get the level of Jamie Lee Curtis hitchhiking. And B, she'd be up for anything with a 40-year-old man. There we go. It's taking him ages to get to this hospital. Oh, he's gone. Now, this is a weird... I don't know if this... It's two hospital rooms sharing a toilet. So if you go in, surely, if you're in a hospital, getting to the toilet, A, is tricky, and B, can be quite urgent. So if you're sharing, and they're in there being sick and stuff, what are you supposed to do? And then if you go in, you have to lock both doors. And then surely someone can lock your door so you can't get in anyway. Or am I thinking too much in that? What's your name? Ida Law. Thompson will co-star. He has co-starred with Sly, Arnie, Norris, and Van Damme. Yes, if you do watch that Extendables, it's very funny. But yeah, because you won't believe some of the stuff that goes on in that film. But what was the Arnie film? I forgot now. Yes, everyone always says the same about Norris, don't they? Bless him. Because, yeah, pretty much not an Austrian, Italian, or Belgium. It's like that bargain counter abroad. The neighbors could just come in at any moment. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Right, so I know trying to save a life by setting the fire alarm off, but evacuating a hospital is no mean feat, especially when most of the people can't move. Terminator, of course, fucking hell. Of all the things I couldn't remember. But yeah. Not off was one of. Of course, Terminator. How did I forget Terminator? I know it's probably was Arnie's. Well, was it Gary Powell, the stuntman? He worked with Van Damme on Legionnaire, so I was hoping to pick his brains about that one. But yeah, was it The Quest? Brian Thompson did, and Lionheart or AWOL or whatever. Leon. Yeah, but it's just a little one. Never thought Carry On Abroad could get linked to this. That's pretty cool. Yes. Anything with Carry On is pretty cool, isn't it? Unless it's Carry On Emmanuel. Yes, Robinson always played a great slime boss. He was particularly great in, was it Deep Space Nine? And he's in one of my favorites. What's it? Shoot to Kill. What's the other name for it? It's the Sidney Poitier with Kirstie Alley and the guy from Major League. There's Clancy Brown's in it. Scorpio's in it. So they hire a few of these guys that have played serial killers before, and you don't know which one's the serial killer. The Cobra 2 screenplay was interesting written. Sly later successfully sued the Black Rain filmmakers because his screenplay had Cobra transferring to Japanese warlord to Tokyo, and his partner gets killed. I think Cobra 2 would have been better than Black Rain because Black Rain looks good, sounds good, and everything, but it's just quite dull. Like the AWOL there. So we are 45 minutes in, almost over halfway already. Now, Stallone's glasses in this are very dark and mirrored, so I wonder how much he could actually see. He's actually almost a good guy. Is he, though? He's setting up illegal underground fights and sets up people to get hurt. So here we get the chase, which is also cut down, wasn't it? He peels away. He's got a fucking fortune in tires. And yeah, there's all these people that are... Because we never find out what... Because, yeah, there's all... LA has loads of these people. And they all follow him to that small town outside LA. And then there's hundreds of for this cause that they'll die for quite easily. And Deadly Pursuit, that's it. Also known as Shoot to Kill. Thank you, Michael Myers. You didn't need to see. He's damn cool for that, seems to be. And then you get, oh, there's Brian shooting out his. I love that gear stick. And then the sports rally seatbelt that they weren't wearing to start with. But yeah, that poor car. Yeah, it's pissed off when it gets shot up. Really wanted Black Rain to. I really wanted Black Rain to be a masterpiece or cult classic, just to be lax. I think it is. It's got super cool Michael Douglas, Andy Garcia, and everything, and then just very bland. Yeah, I give it a chance every so often, but yeah, I always regret it. But yeah, so on rental look at. It's got an awesome poster as well. I think Hans Zimmer did the score. I always love the Ron Williams joke about redneck cops wearing mirrored sunglasses with the mirrors on the inside. So yeah, here we go. And then slam it in reverse. Oh, yeah. So yeah, 3 bullet holes in the boot. That's it. Fuck you guys. It just shoots 80s cars, man. They just explode. Yeah, Black Rain isn't quite as good as it really should be. That is. Yeah. Had everything going for it, but the script. He's crazy. He's crazy. Brian's just shot out the back window, and now he can't see out. He's got, yeah. Why bring a shotgun? He's got to reload it in the back of a car that's speeding and crashing into stuff. Black Rain is too serious whilst not being serious enough. Yeah. But yeah, here's the car just ramping off the top of the car. And the person or the dummy that's Brigitte is being thrown around, even though she's strapped in, supposedly. Then we get this down the jumps. Do mirrored sunglasses still exist? I don't know. They're not as popular, are they, anymore? The aviators with mirrors. Pulls out the nitro. Yeah, and then he goes up the first floor of a thing, smashes through a wall, and then he's got the multiple dials of stuff the car's doing. And I think there's 100 continuity errors here where Brian shoots a truck with a shotgun, a gas truck, from like 100 feet away. They both explode. Here's the nitros. Just needs flames coming out of the back. So yeah, off the chart, off the 110 miles per hour. Yet he's got these nitros and he's not going that fast. There you go. Put your spine out because yeah, you can see this. Both cars have the support beams inside them. Yes, Black Rain feels like more Tony than Ridley, or it wishes it was more Tony. Imagine an action shootout he would have done. Originally got into the Burning Priest on Betamax. Bloody hell, it's a sweet little box. If Mary hasn't seen this, she'd have said there can't be anything nasty in that little box. It's adorable. Does it have the melted skull? So yeah, there's the crash car into the boat underneath, and then he crashes into it on top, but then cuts to them driving away and escaping, which of course in a different version they didn't. But that car is fucked. Yes. What's the poster on that? Because where's my burning? It's a retail one. Why is my every time I go for a video, it's in the back? Someone said pop it in the back, and I believe them. Come on, you bastard. Yeah, pretty. It's not the worst, but it's not the best poster. I know there's one with a picture of the burning skull, isn't there? I think that they used to frighten him. It's not the. This is the. What is this? The Vipco one. That's it. Robertson played Liberace in a hilariously bad TV movie biopic that avoided saying Liberace. Lee, to his friends, was gay and died of AIDS. And in the film, he died of watermelon addiction. Hey, anything can be toxic if you have too much of it. Why is it called Black Rain? That is mentioned, isn't it? After the Nagasaki bombings, I think he says that the rain came down and it was black, basically. You're not old enough, you fucking are, you liar. Yeah. It's in Scrooged. They cut this to fit more showings, so it doesn't make sense at all the times, yes. They those idiots, and then probably burned the footage, which is even worse. So yeah, I booked 2 other watch parties for May. Got Terrence McGuire's back with more Burt Reynolds action in Stick. And then we got 13th Warrior with Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View. Yeah, and then no reply from Gary, but yeah, he's normally pretty good, so hopefully he's all right. Acid rain was a big thing. I used to think it would burn me as a kid. Yeah, you need a Robin Williams level of hairiness to avoid the acid rain and the sunshine. I don't know how does she get chosen for this thing? It's just a coincidence, or did she volunteer, you think? But yeah, his glasses, they are quite flat and reflective, which must be a nuisance. Oh, there's someone. Does she not have the tattoo? I can't remember. That the suspension real good, exactly. Breaking their backs. It was Chubby Rain, that's worse. This can't be the only Stallone film with a car chase in it, is it? Crap. Someone will answer that. I need to learn to work on the extended cut for this already. If he doesn't want more money, then he'll make if he does want more money, he'll make it about that. Would he though? I guess people are buying the 4K, and then do you think that's what they're doing? Bring out the 4K, make a ton of money, and they'll say, "Oh, by the way, here's the extended cut, remastered. Another £50, please." Traces, yeah. I don't shop yet. I like Cobra's car, but I don't think I'd want to drive it. No, not of. Your fat finger, dog. Greasy chicken fingers. White House is another box now. Oh, shit. In dark. Yeah, how many things did she ruin back in the day? Right. Trying to think, where is it gone? Afternoon delight. So yeah, they get this stop off for this weird toy store. I'm guessing it seems to be a legit toy store where they filmed this, and she looks like the real person. No sale. Yeah, so can't get to the Mental Farmers Cobra still. If I asked him, he would do it. Rocky 4, that different gun is better than the original. I used to not think so, but it is. Apart from the robot. I read people say it's some kind of AI update, Josh. Why? AI can do one. Arrow handling Cobra, so it will be great. They won't do that. Okay. Well, yeah. They won't do that. Evening. Good morning, Dan. If someone got in touch with him, Josh, he would do it. Cop station full of windows. I did think of that when I saw it. I thought it's just like the Beverly Hills cop station where the captain's in the center with all the glass around him. Are you thinking The Man on Fire maybe covered the burning. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe the skull burnings. Oh, the skull with the candle in it. Maybe something else. It's not up to me. It's up to Mum and Pop Video Shop. They're busy. And it's only been like 2 days since you asked last time. How the fuck do we get a longer cut of Rocky 5 but not Cobra? I guess the people say they don't have the footage. So they haven't found it yet. It's amazing when they find this thing. It's also sad it's not on the film. It's like a VHS of the day. I do like there's dudes in suits doing this. Like, oh, I hope the wife doesn't find out about this. This is supposed to be an exercise class. Get Carter. Oh yes, Get Carter remake as a car chase. I saw Oliver Harper's video on this film, and it made me laugh when he said that Stallone wasn't on set often as he was too busy sorting out Bridget. That has been said, hasn't it? Someone, who is it? The cinematographer? Or was it someone went up to him and had a go at him, saying, "Get your ass in here. You're making a film. Just concentrate on this. Never mind what that. Getting it on with Bridget every 5 minutes." And apparently for a week it worked. But yeah, he's saying all these tricks? Oh, your entree is ready. And then, there's the King of Cobra beers advert on the back wall there. I never noticed that before. But yeah, this is a bit where do you want some fries with your ketchup? But I hate mayonnaise. Kind of ashamed of it. I don't think that. I didn't think of that yet. Oh, sorry. He doesn't have many car chase. Tango Cash, kind of. Oh, yes, Demolition Man has a brief one. Yeah, now we're getting the truth. Warner has a full version of Super 4. They just won't release it. They have all the canon stuff. Yes, studios hate money these days. Damn, how to be it's tasty stuff. It's Cascade from Pinkers, a dry hopped IPA with Cascade. Of course, I know what that is. Yeah, it doesn't really do cars. I guess because Rambo is mostly jungles. He had a motorbike in the first one, I guess. The least of which is probably brought in somewhere in a salt mine. I never understood that. Oh, let's store it here. What could possibly go wrong? It's a cheap place. Another one I want to see. Same with Batman Forever. Yeah, they've warned us again, isn't it? What is it with the flat caps? Yeah, she's got one. The other guy's got one. And then, she's on the phone, and the next minute the bad guy's said her. What's happening? They might bring that out now. Poor Valor's gone. Yeah, I thought they would have brought it out. Although, Schumacher wanted it out, didn't he? So we've lost Schumacher and Val from that film already. Bloody hell! Here they go. It's like 100 bikers ready to go. Yeah, can't work out. Death Race 2000 as a car chase. Of course, that's one long car race. Oh, I was looking at that. They're in the other room. Stallone films. This movie definitely ain't what Stallone wanted to do when he was originally supposed to play the role of Axel. Is what. So, yeah, this was. Yes, thank you, Saturday. I can't read tonight. It's very late. But yeah, Sly was supposed to do Beverly Cop. He rewrote it. They didn't like it, and then he made this with that script. Good drinks. I always forget about Death Race 2000 mad film. That is, it is, isn't it? Roger Corman. Stallone's not in it that much, but I think he's in another Corman film, isn't he? That he's in it for about. Isn't he the same character for like 2 seconds? I ask. Oh, you fucking won't. Hang on, let me put you on timeout. We're all ashamed we didn't think of that one. Assassins. I was thinking Assassins, but I can't remember it that much. Yeah, see, your entree is ready. I think Stallone looks better in this movie than any other. Just my opinion. Hello, Tom. He did look cool, and then he gets. There you go. So the bikers are turning up. He's got grenades. I don't know where he gets all this stuff from because it's not probably police issue, is it? But yeah, the special game is A lot better than the Commodore game, which is weird. Completely different games. Yeah. He's cleaning his gun. Match right. Yeah. Now, does he have the match as a replacement for a cigarette he's given up, or does he have the match because he thinks, oh, I might use that later? But yeah, putting his gun together is awesome. Does anyone know what the gun is? I forgot it. Yeah, he's Batman Forever. I think has a work print available. He does look cool in this, yeah. Yeah, especially the poster. Sweaty black top Argos necklace. What's your favorite scene? I guess I like the supermarket one at the beginning. That hat, she's bad. Has her fantastic hair. Is it a perm or is it a wig? Because it looks like a wig. Your eyes are open. Yeah. Who can sleep when there's a death cult after you? Yeah, they've done a few screenings. I think Kevin Smith did a few watch-alongs with it. My favorite scene is when the opening, when he makes the journalist look at a dead body. It's over the top. Fantastic madness. Yeah, look at her. Look at him. There's the cure, Larry. Yo, Larry. All the ref footage stored in Underground by Front Day of the Dead. Yeah, as soon as they kill off the zombies, they'll get it out. We'll see each other some more when this is over, right? What about Adrian? You think that's a good idea? I think it might be. Oh, saucy. Mustn't forget his film as a career as a country singer. Guarded by some real life bubs. Yeah. Or in a warehouse at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, one day in the future we might find it. But it's probably somewhere that's been destroyed by fire. Yeah, fires probably. Like poor old Vernon Wells' stuff. And cut. No, cut, I said. Does the Italian stallion have many car chases? Maybe. Black caps are because this is a copy of Cobra. Oh dear. Oh, it's daytime already. Hang on. Because yeah, they didn't actually travel that far. But yeah, it took them all night on bikes to get there. Oh, hang on, it's still darkness. Why isn't this changing light? It's just lots of close-ups of eyes blinking, and is that a Rolex? And we get more golden hour. So yeah, we're already just like 20 minutes ago. Big fight. It was the 80s. Seems like you get really seemed a lot easier back then. That is true. There we go. Right. Morning. He doesn't feel even remotely like a cop. No. Apparently a sound guy with headphones was right where. Yes, I read that. But it's one of those things you have to know exactly. A movie called Enforcer 2 totally burgled Cobra's cover design. I think. Do I have it here? I was going to say Wolf Cop did, but it's Wolf Cop 2 that does. I've still never seen the Stormtrooper banging his head, lol. I will point that out. Is it? Yeah. Tomorrow we're doing Star Wars. Plenty of goofs in that one. It's funny, yeah, the bikers have turned up and everyone's There's the sheriff. Oh, what's happening? And then, whoop. Did they kill him or just hold him captive? Raw deal. I've never been a fan of Assassins. I only saw that after being told about it. No. Raw deal, yeah. Stormtrooper smacking her is pretty funny, yeah. And apparently, what is it in Attack of the Clones? They made it a thing. So, like, it's an inbuilt thing. Would you like to have a Jagomatic? What is that? I don't think. Lord all day long. Yep. Sly was in 3 core movies. He played Frank Nitti, narrated Capone. Oh, I got Capone on VHS. So need to watch that. And was filmed using the sets and props of Godfather 2. Well, why not? So yeah, they just, every time there's a shootout, they shoot the windows. When you know people aren't standing in the window, they're hiding under the window. Shoot under the window. What is it? Am I being stupid? The best bit about the prequels, they had, well, there you go, one of the clone troopers banging his head. Yeah, there you go. Another cut bit about me was one of the townsfolk getting an axe flung in his face. There you go. But yeah, Cobra's got his awesome gun and a load of backup. Yeah, and the one time the cop partner survives. He gets shot in the leg and flips over. Yeah, it's a shame they cut that. Pretty annoying. They cut so much. Yeah, some of it. And there we go, just gaining everyone in sight. I can't believe I never had a snapper case TV just for this. Felt like they made millions of them. I don't think I have it. No, I don't have it on disc, do I? And the mad over-the-top violence makes these films as much as the death lines. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, look at this brutal violence. It's like he threw a grenade and then the guy and the bike went their separate ways in an explosion. It's not exactly realistic. There's Brian on the back of a Ford or someone. Yeah, Stallone. And then I love how it's like the water. It's not raining in a year, but the streets are soaking wet, so they can skid the bikes. Yeah, when looking at the front of the truck, it's dry. Looking from the back, it's slippery and wet. Oh, and an obvious not Stallone on the back of the truck. I love this guy goes. They kept this in where the guy goes in over the front and under the front of the wheels, and then gets the stuntman. Then he gets hit by a bike. I think Brian Thompson would have been a good Drago in Rocky 4. I don't know if he was fit or all, but I don't think he was a boxer. What did he do? Aikido or whatever it was he does. I think Dolph was pretty solid in that because he's so tall as well. It's a laser-sighted gun. There you go. That's the technical term. Sleazy motorcycle going from every which way but loose. I did think that when they were coming up the hill and over the tunnel. I never owned this on DVD as it was cut. Never got around to importing the American disc. Had the Blu-ray. Do you I don't like the robot fashion scene, but I like the song. The word damn funk is ace. There's a skill and a reboot. You got a review of this is funny. I can't remember. Did I hear it? Did I include it in the video? Because there was very little footage of anything to put in the video. Can't imagine they were too kind about it. You might see this open map version, the Panavision camera on the back of the truck when he's on the back of it firing his gun. Oh, there's Brian. Cheers, Brian. It's like, I don't know if the stuntman hit the front brake and went over it, but he was shot, so he would surely fall off the back. And then there's the mad cop woman. She's still Finster. They don't get it all. They don't understand what these films are exactly. But not as obvious as Doubles in A View to a Kill. It's always View to a Kill that gets blamed. I watched Stephen's review of that earlier. The dummies and the doubles. Mouthing words. Get out of here, woman. Yep. Except bullets go straight through. So yeah, bullets go through and then turn everything on. the whole factory starts up because there's a bullet hole in this thing. What should the sequel have been about, and where? Well, I do like the sound of it being in Japan, but that would have been a logistical nightmare. I don't know, because doing another gang thing, it had to be like a serial killer on his own this time. But then it's got to have a big action set piece. I don't know how that would work. That's very true. Ryan, they say the same thing in all reviews I've seen on Gareth's videos. It's the only ones I can find is Disclaimer. There was no real. Barry Norman was the only one that's doing reviews, and they're not available. A few of them have mentioned the film, but he's never had a review or done interviews or on-set reports. But it's crazy. The guy did a weekly show, but it's not on the internet. Well, not on YouTube anyway. I can find it anywhere else. That was awful. Octopussy on the train, same, yeah. Did any 80s action film not end in a factory? That's another thing I was thinking of. Ends in a factory. Terminator 2, Terminator 1, this. And then, there's the laser gun that. What's that? Get out of here, it's a bomb. Boom. He could have just shot them, but it wasn't like a trap that needed a bomb to go off. They walk in, they're looking around, he could have just shot them there. 8 fannies on a train. Great film. Oh, Jagomatic is his gun. See? There we go. Thank you, Trace Stacey. I didn't know that. That's what I was trying to name earlier. Yeah. So it's an awesome gun. I think it's probably just a basic gun, isn't it? But the laser sighting sets it off. Lovely. To me, seeing a steel mill or something is more 80s than Rubik's Cubes. Him being burnt at the end is cut. That or him throwing the match. Keep your eyes open then. I got to pause it. Night Slasher's knife is the same one Stingray uses in Undefeatable with Cynthia Rothrock. Yes, it is. And apparently, I think it might be mainly in Europe, but it's illegal to have that knife or buy it because it's so fucking dangerous to yourself more than anyone else. You should chuck in your review of the films, Gareth. Yeah, I'm no good at reviews. The factory they're always empty as well. Yes, that is another point. Because I guess this is morning, but factories are normally up early, aren't they? And then everything's working now just because she got one bullet in the junction box. Probably said this many times, but I love the most 80s thing ever was the Rubik's Cube, and it was invented in 1974. You have the right to remain silent. Right, so he chucks the on fire. I can just about synced up. Goes back to him on fire. So I might have missed it. It is. Turn the brush. Yes, Octopussy and View are super fun, and popcorn with sugar on top. That they are. We can agree on that. This factory is a fucking death trap, even by 80s health and safety standards. Yeah, opened up flammable liquids in a. Get out of here! Oh, Brian's running off. Lots of things to fall into. Yeah, I don't know what that giant hook that takes things into the fire is supposed to be in this mill, but yeah, because I think this is probably a real mill with real fire and sparks, where the Terminator one is all just lights and effects, and it's shut down. I think even horror films will do it. Freddy's Revenge, yes, steel mill, but I guess it was Freddy's whole thing. Yeah, I guess he was only burnt by it shows a Molotov cocktail, doesn't it? Board deal has a scrapyard. Yes, it does. Here you go. So they see these hooks flying through. There's like no sound of these things coming through the middle of this room at high speed. Let's bleed, pig. Yeah, got knife in one hand, sawn-off shotgun in the other. I want your eyes, pig. So yes, it was like Brian said, it was a harsh lesson on big movie making in the 80s when he got on this. And It wasn't about making a movie or the art. It was a lot of wasting. Probably empty because of all the workers died in horrific accidents. Yeah. Yeah, Brian's so damn good in this. I know. You're probably sick of talking about Cobra, but yeah. That's why everyone wants to talk to him. It's breeding them. We are the future. No. Ding. Why does he stop and not just shoot him? When does he suddenly get all high and mighty? You won't do it, pig. So yeah, like Brian said, this is reshoots. Murder is against the law. I am the law. You have to take me in. If you can. That knife is fucking brutal. Even I have rights. Don't I? Pig. Take me in. They'll say I'm insane. I felt like everyone's dad in it. She's lived in scrappy house. Here we go. This is the. Makes his eyes look weird. Not very close up. But I'm not. This is where the law stops. And I start. Sucker. It's not exactly the same as pig, is it? And then the nutter woman on his back. Does the old Bond trick of turn the woman's back on the gunfire. I am the law. Undefeatable actually does the hook death at the end too. The killer wants people's eyes too. Who's to say that? Damn, what's the name of that director? Oh yeah, we spoke about Undefeatable when I interviewed Cynthia, and somehow that film got a 4K. The villain's whole reason for being makes no sense, but it's all good. Yes, he's mad as a bunch of badgers, isn't he? A bag of badgers. But yeah, has got this fucking cult. Doesn't even mention that or anything like that. What happens to the cult afterwards? I guess there's a sequel there, but he didn't kill them all. So iconic, this bit, but their voices are so deep. So much spit flying everywhere. Yeah. And that little dance. I think this is where the BBF edits come in. Yeah. Typical. Maybe I'll have to check it out. I'll look it up. Maybe if the Melon Farmers website ever comes back up on that page. Let me see. Melon Famous. Cobra. Maybe the online website's working now. Oh no. No, that's it, yes. CN to CQ is the pages are all down. Yes, what's the point of this guy again? I forgot. I don't think it's ever mentioned, is it? It's like, what are they after? Oh, there you go. Let's do it. Screaming. It's a good scream, Brian. It's gotta hurt. Maybe like the Sandman and comes back. Ouch. Hook, line, and sinker. Should have done the Arnie quip. You know, it would have ruined it. It looks like he's going to do one. But then it's too late. Brian's already dead on fire there. I don't think we even find out his real name. It's just the Night Slasher, isn't it? Arnie quip for me. Got off a lot lighter than Rambo 3. Yeah. No, the cuts of that, yeah. He should have said that you just got bit by the Cobra. And put sunglasses and walk around. So there is a line, a cut scene here that is on the TV edit that was allowed. Before he walks out into the sunshine, there's two cops turn up and harass him, thinking he's a punk. I don't know why. You have right to remain silent line was cut from the video of this one. Shit. Cyborg had a good hook there too. Yep. Right, there we go. Oh, it's 11:30 already. Let's see. Where's the day gone? Right. So his partner Wants gummy bears. He's all right. Or unless he's like the wife in Death Wish 3 who had a broken arm. There were complications. Cobra. His art's a flirt. You ever want to transfer to something easier? Like Beirut. Ah, yes, you'd like to have a good hook death too. I'd like to have my car replaced. It's not in the budget. Plus, he should have insurance. And he's got his gun. And the old hitting the person that was annoying you for the whole film. Brian's day job is cutting fish in one of the deleted scenes. Ah, that's it, yes. Ah, yes. Maybe, yes. I did see that. Yeah, when it shows the people in their real jobs, how they afford all their guns and motorcycles. A good hook death is a great name for a metal song. Yeah, immediately that bird gets a hook right up the... the what? Salvatore's here. Fucking love Cobra, one of the most badass, coolest action movies ever. Well, there we go. That's a perfect line to end on, isn't it? I got my own transportation, thanks. You ready? Marion? Catchy name, isn't it? I think people who wear a t-shirt and tie in America are they very hot. Exactly. Here we go. Look at this. Cool, badass. Helicopter taken off. Cycles away from all the carnage of a destroyed town. Ruined their steel mill business. Everyone's sacked. Punch at the end reminds me of Striking Distance. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other films. What's it on? I was thinking a minute ago. God damn it. Ah. Where is it? Fucking Leviathan. Poor Meg Foster gets it. Right. Let's see who's in the cast. David Rash, yes. Ken Hill was the garage bystander. Jim Wilkie, there he is. Apartment killer number 2, bless him. Where is it? So he signed my... Yeah, there it is. He signed my... what's his name? The Stooge, Dick Tracy card. So, anyway, a long list of stunt people. Yeah, so no one I know. Right, so yes, go to bed, people. Did Stallone do over the top after Cobra? Shit, someone tell me. One of those movies where critics hated it, but us Stallone fans loved to death. 80s action cult classic, indeed. Not keen on this song, I haven't listened. Yeah, it's all right. Good night, all enjoyed. Thank you. Richard Samoshi Show. This is banger. America's it's a great bit of bollocks. This film, love it. Was this the film I put? Oh, Terry Leonard, of course, did the stunts. Stunt coordinator. I put the whole song in the video I did, and there was no copyright on it. Never understood the hate for Tango Cash, Over the Top, Rocky 5. Well, underrated. Pretty good. I do like Tango and Cash the most out of those. Yeah, I agree with that. Critics often give him a rough time. They think he still might have a Razzie record. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I get the hate for Rocky 5. It doesn't have a boxing match with Stallone. It's like, my ring's outside. And then pretty much, what's it? Apollo's dead, Mickey's dead. So, assistant to Mr. Stallone. That was quick. Yeah, it's 127 minutes and 123, I think, and then the credits roll. It goes real quick. Goes in smooth. At least they have got more appreciation about it, but at least it's always the critics that trash Stallone's other movies. Yeah. The film's all good, though. There you go. That's what she said. Yes. Rocky 5 isn't the best, but has one good scene. There you go. Cobra is super lean. That he is. An inch of fat. Rocky 5 is depressing. So yes, good night, Byron. Good night, Mike. There's Al. Cobra could take out Superman anyway. There, we agree on something at last. It's taken 5 years. No, have a good one. Well, it was bound to happen at some point, wasn't it? I know show. Rocky 5 Street Fight was epic. Yeah, that was the best thing. Over the top, but can see why some people aren't keen. Oh, I hear music, but yeah, it's my headphones. So, thank you, Al, for joining up right at the end. Those people are wrong. Oh, Josh is threatening people. Yes, good night. Right, let's take that off. Ugh, too big. No. Where's Brian? No. There he is. Hidden behind this all the time. Cobra has some great one-liners, yes. Go ahead, punk. Touch me and I'll sue. Right, so Cobra will return, it says. No, it doesn't. Right. Yeah, Betsky. Take care, everyone, and see you tomorrow night for some Star Wars. Except Mike, the real fifth beater, probably. All right. Good night. Thank you for joining me. Good times.